welcome or welcome back. I'm Dana with your daily dose of Dana Dubs, and today we're watching Overlord Season 4, Episode 8, and I'm super excited to get into it. But of course, before we do, please do make sure you support the official release of this episode before watching with me. Alrighty, time to press play.
You spoke with the Robo Holy Kingdom?
Not quite. One of their representatives did come
This
calling,
guy.
though. Since they were in such a dire position, I thought we might discuss some countermeasures together.
And
but you strongly
this
insisted
girl.
we should stand by our foreign policy. So what could I say?
You were the one who decided not to meet with them. Don't blame me. You said it yourself, didn't you? There's nothing that our kingdom can do against a demonic foe like Yaldabaoth.
Let's not point fingers, dear sister.
Why do I feel like she's gonna just like offer her people up? I'm trying to think, like, I know she's about to do something super shady, and I just can't imagine what it is, but I know it's gonna be bad.
The issue is we keep pushing all our little problems aside, and now they've piled up into quite the mountain. Since we refused the Holy Kingdom's request for aid, they had to turn to the Sorcerer King instead. In the end, his forces defeated Yaldabaoth and even provided some generous post-war relief and developing an air of legitimacy.
If you didn't want them to deliver the supplies, then you shouldn't have let them come through our kingdom.
I did everything in my power to deter them. We requested the right to impose import taxes and charge fees for the use of our merchants and warehouses.
All the
Sorcerer
birds are
Kingdom
leaving.
accepted everything without a hint of resistance. What can I say? And now, our nation is full of their wares, their wagons, their flags, their generosity on display.
Is a bit of charity truly so threatening to you?
It's not charity. They're plotting something, just like with the Empire. They didn't become a vassal state because the Sorcerer King is nice.
If we became a vassal state, we might be joining the winning side. Have you considered that?
She's not wrong.
Unlike our kingdom, the Empire has all of its nobles on a tight leash. Also, the Sorcerer King slaughtered us. Siding with him would cause a civil war.
Pessimism doesn't look flattering on you.
I know she's just taunting me, but why do I get the feeling she wouldn't object if I bowed down to them? If only I had Elias's guidance to rely on.
If you're thinking about Marquis Raven, I doubt we'll be able to convince him to return to the capital. The war with the Empire crushed his will. We should consider him a lost cause, I'm afraid. That aside, don't you think it's about time you ascend to the throne? You promised me my own domain, and I will hold you to that. Why
She's
the
like,
delay?
I'm getting my domain, and I'm getting it now.
Father's waiting for the right moment. He's planning something. This is a trying
Just
time
like
for
her.
us all, so please be patient for now.
Things will work out soon enough.
That's ominous.
This was supposed to be easy.
Oh, Baron Montserrat.
Baron Delphi, Baron Rokeelan. Good evening.
Okay. I feel like I haven't paid attention to the intro for this in a long time. I'm pretty sure it's been playing in the background. I feel like I haven't really been hearing it because it feels like I'm hearing it for the first time in a long time. And it's such a great one. Anyway, if you guys are liking the vibes, please do make sure you like and subscribe so you'll be notified when the next one comes out so we can keep watching together. And also comment what you're doing while you're watching with me today. I always love to know what's happening on the other side of that screen. Here's one of my favorites from another video.
To our faction's great
Chapter
leader,
8, an
Baron
unexpected move.
Cheers! My mistake.
Cheers.
Philip. It's hardly a drop, but you seemed quite out of sorts when we stepped in.
What
ails
an
you, friend?
interesting face this guy
I had
has.
high hopes for my faction, but all my associates have failed me at every turn. The commoners are even
Yeah,
worse.
he was not okay with that. You saw him looking like, this will not do.
I'm the head of the prestigious Montserrat family. You think they would listen to me? Our lands are fertile enough. If they do the work, we'd be raking it in. I told them which cash crops to shift to, but they still won't do it. We don't have the manpower. Too many people died, or those crops can't grow in this climate. Excuses!
Isn't that how it always goes? When you're ahead of the times, the world never understands you. Ignorance is the enemy of progress and the bane of a genius like yourself. Right?
Playing him like a fiddle.
Ah, it's a joy to speak with like-minded fellows. If only someone else would recognize my sizable talents.
I don't know if I'd say that. Since you have a backer, at least one commoner believes in what you can do.
Yes, Hilma is wonderful.
So true. And you can drink your fill whenever you so choose. She's crafted the perfect meeting place for your faction without asking for anything in return.
As a proper noble, I intend to pay her back fully. Though the whole kingdom will thank me once I dismantle our broken aristocracy. One's age and rank isn't everything.
Oh my, you're such a
He's about to
visionary,
die.
Isn't he?
Yes, precisely so.
By the way, I hear you're close to the Sorcerer Kingdom's Prime Minister.
Indeed. In fact, I'm writing letters to Lady Albedo constantly.
Oh boy.
Then you know of the situation, I assume?
Huh?
It seems the Sorcerer Kingdom is producing a huge amount of food equivalent to our entire output.
But how? They're a tiny kingdom and Irantel is their only city.
It's simple. The undead never tire, so they're able to cultivate a massive amount of farmland in no time at all.
How troubling.
It sends a chill down my spine. But they don't need that food. It's sent as aid to the Holy Kingdom. I've seen it myself since convoys from the Sorcerer Kingdom have been so brazenly traveling through my land.
That sounds awful, Lord Vianney.
The thing is, they're storing that huge supply of food in warehouses throughout our kingdom, and the excess can be sold at rock-bottom prices anytime.
We'll go broke! That's cheating!
Lord Philip, please keep your voice down.
I mean, there's no one else there.
Already! We can't turn a profit if someone's undercutting us that much!
You've
Oh,
gotten
boy.
right to the heart of the problem. I knew you'd understand if we told
He's like,
you.
We need to do something about this.
That's me playing him like a
immediately.
fiddle.
The question is, how could I make the Sorcerer Kingdom lower their production of crops? No, this is good. If I can bring down the Hammer of Justice on the Sorcerer Kingdom, not only will my domain benefit, I'll be a hero. It's 3 birds with 1 stone. I can't lose.
Oh, bud, don't make decisions when you're so
I
drunk.
think this plan may interest you. Let's work together, gentlemen.
I do like his facial expressions, though.
We're conquering territories
comical.
at a good pace thanks to the genius of Lord Ainz. It's hard to keep up.
I love how he put the job on her.
We're lacking in skilled workers, but it would look like a personal failing if I asked the Supreme One for help. Problems encountered during the transport of aid to the Holy Kingdom? What?
Oh, how cute. It's got a little backpack.
I get that we're trying to show the public that I have a good relationship with Momon, but this oppressive silence is really ruining the mood. Not that there's anything I want to talk to Pandora's actor about.
So, Nabe,
I always forget about
making-
Pandora's actor.
conversation, but how is Yuri's orphanage going? Have you been?
Not yet, I'm afraid.
Then, should we stop by?
All right.
Lord Ainz,
What is it, Intoma?
I'm sorry for the interruption, but Lady Albedo is requesting your presence at the Great Tomb of Nazarick as soon as possible.
Oh,
Does she know?
Thank you for heeding my call so quickly, Lord Ainz. I have gathered all the Floor Guardians before you.
yes, so I see. Raise your heads.
Sir!
It's unusual for you to call everyone together like this. Did something troubling occur?
Correct. It was 4 days ago. One of the convoys we deployed to the Holy Kingdom was robbed. They were ambushed in Riestes.
I see. And the culprit?
That will not do.
It was a noble from Riestes. It was strange. He had a small army of commoners with him. Seems they blocked our carriages by force.
If I remember correctly, wasn't the convoy led by a merchant selected by the Eight Fingers? Furthermore, the carrot should have been flying our flag. In other words, Riestes decided to directly attack the Sorcerer Kingdom. If not that, then perhaps the Eight Fingers have betrayed us.
It's not like that.
What's wrong,
She's
Albedo?
struggling here.
Jeez, what's with that look? It's like when an office worker screws up something really bad and has to come clean to their boss. I don't remember any of the nobles from Riestes, though. Did I piss someone off?
Albedo, don't hold back. Whatever it is, tell me.
As you wish, my lord. If you will recall, we formulated a plan to take over the Riestes kingdom by manipulating a witless noble.
Oh,
Yes, the one you've been sending letters to, correct?
yes.
They aren't personal letters, I swear! Wait, sorry, never mind that. I'm ashamed to tell you this, but the robbery was all his doing. You're surely thinking this was a clever ploy, that the Riestes kingdom is plotting something greater against us.
If that was the case, then I'm sure you've already looked into it thoroughly.
Correct. I have prepared a witness for you. This is
She
the
looks
one
so broken
responsible
up
for
about it.
managing that noble.
Do I know her?
It's an honor to see you, Your Majesty, and in such good health, too.
I love how he never knows what's going on. He's like, do I know this girl?
Before we begin, I would have you state your name.
It's Hilma Signaeus, Your Majesty, member of the Eight Fingers.
Okay, right. That lady.
I didn't know anything about this, I promise. Why, I would never do anything that went against your wishes, Your Majesty.
She kind of sounds like Hori from Horimiya.
This was Philip's plan alone.
A little bit.
I see. Well, I hope you're telling the truth, but I will confirm that myself. Dominate.
Dominate. Nice.
Were you involved with the robbery orchestrated by that noble in any way?
No, I wasn't.
Do you have memory loss or multiple personalities?
No, I don't.
And do you have any intent to operate against us?
Absolutely not. Never. Never!
A decisive response. Very well. Even if your actions may have indirectly triggered this result, it would be unfair to blame you for the crime. I find Hilma Signeus innocent.
But she's still his superior. His mistakes are hers, too. A leader must always take responsibility.
I couldn't believe it. I never thought he would do something so insane. I warned him many times. I had him monitored.
What you said is correct. A superior should be responsible for the mistakes of their subordinates. However, those words should be used by a leader to protect their followers. It shouldn't be used by another to force responsibility on someone beneath them. Albedo, if she is responsible for that noble, who is responsible for her?
Well, that would be me, my lord.
So
Correct. And by that measure, I am your master, which means this failure is ultimately my responsibility.
he's like, is that what you're saying
Not at
then?
all, Lord Ainz. I would never dream of blaming you for this disaster.
Signeus, prepare several new policy changes and
I will say, completely side note, they sure make some good looking women in this show.
present them to Albedo. That will be your punishment.
Yes, my lord.
With that, the matter is settled.
Hilma, how are you? I have some fruit liquor here if you need to wash the taste out. The others are coming as quick as they can.
I'm grateful for
Wash
your
the taste out.
concern,
What'd they think was
but
happening?
It's all right. They didn't do anything cruel to me.
Then what happened?
This time they took me before His Majesty. I spoke with the Sorcerer King.
And he didn't punish you?
Would you believe it? He was a kind and reasonable man. I went there certain that I would die, but His Majesty was merciful. He had an air of true wisdom. I see now that he is
In
worthy
love.
of the throne above all others.
Hilma, they're simply giving you the carrot and stick.
You
Perhaps
can
you're
tell
right.
that they don't have enough food in this kingdom because all of their faces are sunken in.
I've certainly used that approach myself, but you could never understand how it felt. It was so warm. It's only because I've tasted such pain that the flavor of mercy is so sweet on these lips.
Oh my gosh.
I felt that I could trust His Majesty above anyone else. More than that, I wanted to trust him.
Fine then. If that's your opinion, we must show him our unwavering loyalty.
That
Indeed.
voice also sounds
Now
familiar.
let's get to work. He's given me a new task.
Okay.
Surely you didn't call me here just to pass judgment on her. Is there something else?
Of course. I'll get straight to it. That noble is nothing. But what if someone is using him for a much larger agenda?
Ding ding
Should
ding.
we change our approach? Can we conquer Riestes the same way we planned? I thought it best to ask for your opinion before we went any further.
He's like, oh great, I gotta make a decision. So what do y'all think?
I know you and Demiurge are involved in the operation, but have you explained the details to the others yet?
I didn't assume it was necessary.
Then this is a fine opportunity to tell them.
And me too, of course.
Understood.
I'm interested in hearing your opinions, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Operation Carrot and Stick is quite simple. We are to conquer the Riestes kingdom by inciting instability and then civil war. The citizens will come to beg for our help, at which point we will enter their kingdom to restore peace, then bring it under our rule.
Lord Ainz came up with a name, but the suggestion came from someone within Riestes.
To be frank, the idea was quite clever from the start. We hardly altered a thing. But we need that nobleman. And now he's thrown the whole plan into disarray.
Wait, he did? Seems like everything's working out fine.
Hold on.
What is it, Shaltier?
I'm afraid I'm failing to see the issue here. We wanted trouble, and the foolish noble provided it, without any effort on our part.
Thank you so much. You asked the perfect question. That's one I wish I could ask.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
He chose the wrong target. They're supposed to be unhappy with their own rulers. I never suspected they'd be foolish enough to attack us.
They might have someone much more clever than we anticipated on their side.
If we move carelessly, we may play straight into the hands of an unknown enemy.
Seems like a stretch. Super geniuses don't just pop up out of nowhere.
Are you sure that nobleman didn't do something foolish on his own accord?
Seems unlikely. The man is a dunce, but even that has its limits.
No, let's think this through. We can predict the actions of a logical man, but not a complete imbecile. Yet Lord Ainz sees the truth even in a fool's heart. Perhaps the simplest answer is the right one. Perhaps arrogance and ignorance warp that man's feeble mind.
No, but how? No one is that stupid. Surely not.
If Lord Ainz says so, I trust
Yeah.
him. Humans are not smart at all. That makes enough sense to me.
There is no noble wise enough to outsmart Lord Ainz, so I don't see why we had to use one quite so stupid. Couldn't you find a smart one? Or are they all this useless?
Some are sensible. In fact, a number of capable nobles have already joined our side in secret. But we have decided to gather all the useless nobles in a faction together. A wastebasket we can burn when the time comes.
Dang.
A fine plan.
For now, let's decide on how we should respond to this noble. As I'm sure you are aware, the convoy they stole supplies from bore the flag of the Sorcerer Kingdom. How should we punish such a brazen attack?
Kill them and move on.
Huh?
I don't think
Easy
there's
as
any
that.
other solution, really.
What?
So, we execute all those involved in the robbery?
He's like, wait, I don't know if that's the best idea. But I can't say anything.
Share the blame. I say the entire kingdom should be punished for their impudence.
I concur, my lord.
They go to the extreme every single time.
That would be my judgment as well. But I wonder...
Are you recalling Lord Ainz' words of wisdom? He told us that it is easy to rule with violence, but that gives birth to more enemies. And what joy is there standing victorious upon a great pile of rubble, correct?
You remember my words well, Demiurge.
He's like, I'm so glad. I never have to do anything here.
I'm impressed.
Oh, I remember them as well, my lord. How could I ever forget them, Lord Ainz? Me too.
Yes, yes. I'm thankful for all of you.
In accordance with your wishes, we must refrain from laying waste to the kingdom. However, we cannot give them too light of a punishment either. I'm afraid this puts our current task on hold. We may have to scrap or at least substantially rework our plans.
I see.
Well, now I feel guilty. Seems like a waste to toss everything out just like that.
Are you certain, Demiurge? Has our plan truly failed?
No.
You are so
What a fool
wise.
I've been. Lord Ainz is right.
I love
I
it
see
every
now.
time.
So this is why you brought the Empire under your control. You want to use the carrot and stick on an international level.
Yeah, that's what it was. Sure, yeah.
Precisely.
Thank you for your guidance. Very well. Since we've received permission from Lord Ainz, we'll give Riestes a truly wicked punishment.
What?
The Empire bowed to us quickly, so they get the carrot. But the ingrates and Riestes will get the stick. This message shall be presented to all. They will see both your wrath and your mercy as clear as day. And suddenly, every leader in the world will have to ask themselves, which do I want, the carrot or the stick? This is exciting, Lord Ainz. Terribly so.
He's like, wait, what's going on?
Indeed.
No, no, no!
Oh my goodness. I
Let us
love it.
begin this meeting of the Royal Court. We have gathered here today to discuss the letter we just received from the Sorcerer Kingdom.
Don't
Our convoy
mess
was
with the
sending food to the
Sorcerer
Holy
King.
Kingdom when it was attacked by a group of people from Riestes. We, the Sorcerer Kingdom, consider this action blatant hostility and are willing to declare war if necessary. They've placed their seal here, alongside the seals of the Baharuth Empire, the Dragon Kingdom, and the Dwarven Kingdom, all who support the contents of this letter. Next to them is the seal of the Holy Kingdom, and the seal of one individual known as Faceless, who seems to hold authority over their temples.
One question.
That's no good.
Is it possible this incident was caused by the meddling of a third party in order to destroy our relationship with the Sorcerer Kingdom?
I can't confirm that there isn't a larger conspiracy, but frankly, even if there is, this falls squarely on our shoulders.
How far have you looked into this matter?
The truth is, we have already confirmed the culprit. Baron Philip Dayton Lear Montserrat is the one responsible.
Montserrat?
I've never heard of him.
Whoever he is, I can't imagine one of our nobles doing something so obviously suicidal. This must be a ploy orchestrated by the Sorcerer Kingdom.
I agree. Perhaps he was afflicted with charm person or made to do something against his will.
Then we must hurry. The Sorcerer Kingdom will want to silence him. Call him here. He'll retain his memories, even if he was mind-controlled. After that, I think we should take the man's head. It will aid our negotiations.
What are you saying, you fool?
Father, we should not fight against the Sorcerer Kingdom, no matter the circumstances.
Then you would sacrifice the life of an innocent noble in an attempt to appease our enemy?
He's
I
like,
ask you,
yup,
my son, is
sure
that what
would.
the future king of this land should say?
He's like, yup.
It's not that simple. Someone who witnessed the tragedy of the Kotz Plains should know that. Even after seeing what they're capable of, you still think it's wise to fight against the Sorcerer Kingdom?
That's his
I'm
wise.
firmly opposed to it. Call me cowardly if you like, But this isn't a battle we can hope to win. So yes, I would offer up the life of a nobleman, innocent or not. I refuse to see our nation come to ruin.
Your Majesty,
I mean,
Prince
he
Zanuck
might be
doesn't
onto
mean to
something
be
there.
callous. He simply wants to protect this kingdom the same as the rest of us. Rather than fight, might we do as the Empire did? We could submit ourselves as a vassal state and settle all this.
Are you out of your mind? Try showing some dignity. Minister, this is absurd.
No, I'm afraid that's the one thing we simply can't do. How many lives were lost protecting this kingdom? It would be an insult to their sacrifice if we gave in so easily. I do value your opinion, but I cannot accept this.
Of course, I understand.
Zanuck, I believe I might have a solution.
Really? You're certain?
Okay.
A herald comes from the Sorcerer Kingdom.
Oops.
Prime Minister Albedo will arrive in the royal capital any moment now.
They're all like,
Very
oh.
well. Prepare the throne,
No.
and I will meet with her myself.
Okay, well, this should be interesting. They definitely weren't expecting that now, were they? I mean, he's onto something, though. Don't mess around with the Sorcerer Kingdom. Don't fuck around and find out. Definitely don't. Because it's never gonna end well. But anyway, if you guys were liking the vibes, please do make sure you like and subscribe so you'll be notified when the next one comes out so we can keep watching together. And also comment the laughing emoji because it's just so hilarious to me that Ainz literally never knows what's going on. I find it so funny every single time. Oh,
Welcome, Lady Albedo. It's been some time.
Thank you for seeing me on short notice, Your Highness.
Now, civilities aside, what is it that brings you here today?
Well, just recently, we were transporting some relief supplies through your kingdom. They were stolen by a certain noble.
I just heard of the matter myself. As ruler of this nation, I would like to apologize for the inexcusable actions of my subject. Furthermore, if I were to offer my head to you, would that be enough to settle this matter? Now,
y'all, I was not expecting him to say that. There were a lot of things I was expecting, and it definitely wasn't that. Okay, well, that's no laughing matter, but I guess do comment that, just so I know that you stuck with me all the way till the end. I guess you could put the crown emoji. So the laughing face and the crown emoji. They don't go together, but comment them both, just so I know that you stuck with me all the way till the end. I was shocked by that one. I didn't see that coming, but thanks for watching all the way till the end. I can't wait till the next one to watch with you. Bye. And thank you so much for watching with me all the way till the end. You're a real one, and I really appreciate you sticking with me till the end. Thank you so much for all of the support. And I also want to give a little shout out to the Dub Nation Plus on YouTube members, Coffee, and on Patreon. You guys are really helping fuel the Dana Dubs journey and also helping support the editors. So thank you so much for supporting the Dream Team. I really do appreciate it. And I just want to make sure that I take the time out every single month to say thank you for your support and for being here. I couldn't do it without you guys. But if you're curious and you want to join the Dub Nation Plus, here's all of the shows that we watch on Patreon. Head on over to Patreon. The link will be down below. We watch uncut versions of a bunch of different shows, and they come out earlier than they come out on YouTube. But if you want just a couple shows early, head over to become a YouTube member. And just for some extra support, head on over to Coffee. Thank you so much again. And I can't wait to see what we watch next, y'all. It's gonna be you and me together, and it's a great journey. Comment down below also any recommendations, any great shows. All of the best shows I've watched on my channel have come from you guys. I wouldn't have known without y'all. So I always welcome new show recommendations. So we'll see what you got. Alrighty, well, thanks again. See ya!